absolute ton of yardage with a touchdown on top of it. It's the Vikings and the Cardinals, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis.
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you got to give him another shot?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception.
He's got daylight. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the third down.
And look at this defense for the Vikings.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there.
To make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory, or might he go for it?
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal. Past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3 quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. If he can keep going to the pace he's at, it's going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with
partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw on second down. Dent, he's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
And that time he came out of the slot for that.
A give to Pollard running left.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively, because you got your hands full. You don't know.
Touchdown, Cardinals! A great play there.
Here's Chandler on second down.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Secondary.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2, Dent. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have retaken the lead.
Why'd I have to say that for him?
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Here's Murray.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Tony Pollard, his first rushing touchdown on the year. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throw left side complete. That's Chandler. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field.
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line.
Murray now. Over the middle, complete. It's Ross. Touchdown!
Justin Ross
Here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. That's good for 28.
You can run for it.
Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line. It's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Managed so far.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tony Pollard with 2 touchdowns on the season.
They're, in fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Chandler is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Ty Chandler.
We'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw, it's Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Murray. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are
back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards.
Throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds Douglas complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. The touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Off play action. Dent. Here's a diving catch right side. And they're going to have this across. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chandler. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Up the middle they go. Chandler, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Murray now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 18 on that one, and your face, you're worried about the clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Bucker's kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
And when you have have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
He's back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been.
The final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought...